Hey guys, it's GQAzndood back with another Now Playing, and it looks like I'm popular on Facebook tonight. But anyway, I decided to pick up Darksiders 1 again. I've already beaten this game, but I wanted to play the first one over again just to play the second one. Usually what I do is, whenever a sequel comes out, I try to play the first one first as quickly as possible. You know, and usually the first time around I complete the game like a completionist, like 100%. Try to, at least. And then once I do that, I wait for the sequel to come out. The sequel comes out, I get hyped for the sequel, but I want to see like what the story is in the first one again, so I can, like, I guess, immerse myself with the second game, and so on and so on. I think when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 came out, I played all Modern Warfares before I played 3. And you know, the campaign's really short, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, if I was gonna play like Skyrim when Skyrim 2 came out, it's a little different story. But anyway, if you guys out there don't know what Darksiders is, Darksiders is I would say it's an action RPG. It's kind of like Zelda. It's actually a lot like Zelda. You go throughout the game, completing puzzles, fighting. There's a boss fight, you go to specific areas, you can always come back to areas, unlock certain things. It's almost like this Metroid Castlevania thing to it, where you can't access some areas unless you have certain skills. So it forces you to come back and rediscover the area with like a new ability. So it's kind of cool, I guess. It's not very linear. I mean, it is linear in a sense, but it does open the game for exploration, though it's not sandboxed. Darksiders 1, if you don't know what Darksiders 1 is, it is a story of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and you play as War. And War is a character designed by, I believe, the same guy that designed most of the characters on World of Warcraft. And you can tell when you look at War, he almost looks like Arthas from World of Warcraft. And he's an awesome design. I think his design is pretty sweet. He gets a horse to ride, you know, because he's a horseman, and he symbolizes war. There's death, famine, and I don't know what the other one is, but you play as one of those guys. As they're kind of like the referees between the battle of good and evil. Like I think it's the angels versus the demons, and so they're kind of like, to set the balance between the two, they kind of play referees, because the two factions are always in an eternal struggle for battle. So anyway, what happens is, like, the angels and demons are fighting on Earth. War gets summoned, but he doesn't know why he got summoned, because, you know, there's specific things that have to happen, specifically breaking 7 seals for the horsemen to come out. And he gets blamed for starting the war between the two factions, and now he's kind of like on this, like, he's on probation technically from this thing called the Council, who takes charge of the balance of the universe. So you kind of have to, like, find out what happened, or who's framing you, and while you're doing that, you're fighting off what's happened on Earth. Earth is like a disaster, the demons have taken over, the angels are fighting, and you can't go back to heaven until they beat all the demons. So you're kind of like in this between war right now, trying to discover the truth. And as the more you go throughout the game, the smaller little tidbits that you get from you know, the foes that you fight about the truth. It's kind of weird, because, like, in the beginning of the game, you actually make a pact with the devil. No joke. His name is Samael, and he literally looks like the demon from the movie Legend. Man, I'm old. Really old. Check it out. And he pretty much says, you know, kill these guys, I'll give you access to the Black Tower, which is like the last stage of the game, and then you can finally kill the Destroyer, aka the main demon or bad guy. Game's great. I think it's amazing. That's why I'm replaying it. The second one looks even more awesome. You get to play as Death, which is one of the other horsemen. What can I say about this game? It's like playing Zelda with a more hardcore feel to it. It's definitely not as lighthearted as Zelda. It has a very, like, apocalyptic feel to it, for sure. And for my opinion, the design is awesome. The graphics look great. There is kind of a slowdown a little bit on when you're in battle because of all the amazing graphics. It is very comic book-ish. I mean, if you also notice in the cutscenes, they put the camera angles in certain directions, so that way it looks very cinematic. So I think they did that on purpose. And so far it's entertaining. It does a very good job. Though the puzzles can get can kind of break down the action to a halt. The puzzles can be a little tricky, so that's why it's a puzzle. It's kind of cool. But once like so far the pacing goes is like you fight, small puzzle, fight, then hard puzzles, which takes like, one took me like 10 minutes to figure out, and then like usually like a mid boss and so on, and and so on. But I'm only in the second area of the game, and I think it's still good. The game is about 4 years old, I think, and I'm loving it. And I'm looking over there because I'm playing it right now, and I wanted to give you guys a quick now playing from me, and I highly recommend it. Check it out. It's pretty good. If you're into Zelda and you're into more like a hardcore, like apocalyptic type of genre or design in your game, this is something that you should consider. But if not, I think you can. If you have PlayStation Plus, you can download this game for like 60 minutes and try it out. It's like a what do you call this? Like a lengthy demo, and then you can see if you like it or not. But I mean, I liked it. I think I bought it day one because I like the design of it. I mean, I watched the previews, the trailers, and the design of it. I really liked it a lot, so I hope you do too. It's Darksiders by THQ. I think it's $20 now in anywhere, so check that out. GQAzndood, That Asian Kid, 2Azn For You, and the team are planning on great content for you guys coming up soon. I just got another new job. Crazy, I know. I know. Last video I told you that I got a job, and I did, and I'm still working there. But I got another job today. I'm probably gonna quit the first one though, but I will reveal that to you soon. And Team 2Azn For You will give you more video content coming up. And let's just say my new job is video game related, so hopefully we'll be on here longer and more content because it has to do with work. So if not, we got more skits written out for you. I have a project with the beautiful Miss Tuesday coming up soon. And I guess keep an eye out for that. And it's not really video game related, but it is pretty fun. So hopefully you check that out too, guys. All right. Well, this is GQAzndood signing out.